The Minawii watched the hellion as he slept. She couldn't sleep. There was too much guilt. The Minawii knew that she'd never be able to hold up her end of their bargain. She wanted so badly to be the light that Bosch needed, forever. Bosch has been so kind to her. He fought off many predators looking for a quick meal. Yet, here was the poor Minawii, unable to be the light that Bosch needed. She wouldn't glow forever. The light that the Minawii possesses is merely the sign that she will soon evolve into something not so different, but something without the same glow. Something without the same comfort that Bosch had come to rely on. But how does she tell him what was happening to her? In the beginning, she intended to use the hellion for the protection and then go off on her own when the light dissipated. But now she had grown to love the hellion. They were friends, best friends, and now she just felt like she was taking advantage of Bosch's lack of knowledge on Minawiis. She had to make a choice. The evolution could happen any time now. From her experience, and there wasn't much to go on, Minawii who do go through this evolution get about 1 year of the glow before they change into their new form, and she and Bosch have been friends for almost a year. She decided she would tell him in the evening, that she would just tell him, no sugarcoating. Yes, that's what I'll do, she thought decidedly. That evening, she woke to Bosch, who was eager to play. Let's go, Bosch said. You slept so late. Did you not sleep well? I have something I need to tell you, said Minawii gravely. Yes? Asked Bosch, half smiling and trusting. Minawii saw his face and lost all nerve. We should play hide and seek today. It's a full moon, and you know the bright light helps mask my glow, she said, feeling another twinge of guilt. After a long night of play, Minawii forgot her problems and fell fast asleep. That night, Minawii woke to Bosch again, but he wasn't bright-eyed. If it wasn't for the glowing crystals, she wouldn't have seen him at all, because she was no longer illuminating the cave. She could see the concern on his face, and it somehow made her feel even worse. She knew that he would wonder if she was okay, and he would move mountains to make her feel better. She just had to tell him. She shouldn't keep the lie going. What happened? Are you okay? Are you feeling all right? You don't even look the same. What can I do to help you? Nothing, said the Minawii. And I wouldn't deserve it anyways. What do you mean? You're my best friend, and you've been so kind to me. Of course you deserve it. I mean, I've known I was going to lose my glow, and that I'd look like this eventually. That can't be true, because we've had a deal for a long time that you'd light my way always, so I didn't have to be afraid. I know, she said, head hanging in shame. I said that, but it was never true. I lied at first to use you, but then we became best friends, and I was going to... Stop there. Please don't. I trusted you. And I've wanted to be trustworthy. I wanted to be your light forever, but I was never going to be that. I'm so sorry. I said, please don't. Okay, said Minawii as she watched Bosch walk away into the darkness, devastated. They both began to cry. The others were waking now. Where did Bosch go? Oh my, Minawii, I barely recognized you. What has happened? Minawii explained everything. The whole pack was so sad for Minawii and poor Bosch, but they had to hunt. They had not hunted the night before. Minawii sat sobbing, thinking about Bosch being out there in the dark, afraid. Thank God for the full moon that was now doing the job that she no longer could. Just then, Minawii heard a loud sound that she had never heard before and saw a bright green glow in the distance. Startled, she ran back into the cave, scared. Then she immediately thought, Bosch! And she began to run out of the cave, just as Bosch came running in. Where is everyone? Please tell me they're safe. I don't know, she admitted. Did you hear and see what I did? asked Bosch, with a new, more pressing concern than his untruthful friend. We have to find them, said Minawii, but Bosch and he both knew that even with the full moon they would be no good in this dark. They just weren't used to it, so they waited and waited until they both fell asleep. They awoke the next night to an empty cave and no idea how to find their family. Luckily, they had enough light to try to find them, but it'd be a short journey. It was a new moon. The new darkness would cause an intense awkwardness that the two could not reconcile. So, it was best to be back before dark. Their journey was to no avail. As they turned the corner to their cave, Bosch was saying they must keep looking when they saw a small figure in the corner, breaking up their glowing crystals. This small creature had no idea what a devastating mistake they had made. That was their only remaining source of light.